In this video, we will be covering the main components that make up the IntelliSpray IS40 control module and the functions each one of them controls. On the outside, you will find the standard operating controls for the system. You have the on-off switch on the right side, the emergency stop button on the lower front part, and the large 15-inch multi-touch HMI screen that takes up most of the front. On the inside, the control module is made up of 10 different components distributed between the panel door and the main chamber. On the panel door, the system features the cellular modem and antenna, the HMI and its controller, the emergency stop button connector, and the air filter. In the main chamber, we have the main panel, the solid-state relays, or SSRs, the cooling fan, the power switch, dual USB plugs, and a cable gland. The system's door is held closed with two cover latches, one in the top and one in the bottom. To open the system, both latches need to be released. Starting from the top, the blue component is the cellular modem with an antenna that leads to the outside of the system. All of our IntelliSpray systems are equipped with remote monitoring and controlling features. This modem allows the system to connect with available cellular networks so that connectivity with phones, tablets, or computers is possible. Next to it, the HMI is screwed to the panel door through a hole for viewing from the outside. On top of it, with all the connections to the main panel, sits the controller. This controller is responsible for all the monitoring and control functions, while the screen works as a user interface. At the bottom of the door, you can see the connectors for the emergency button on the outside and the air filter below it. The emergency stop functions as a safety measure that, when pressed, stops the heating and pumping of materials. The air filter at the bottom of the panel door works in conjunction with the inside cooling fan to keep the system from overheating. Moving to the main chamber, the first component we have on the top is the dual USB plugs. They are designed to allow the connection of accessories used for transferring information and reports. Next to it, the system has the power entry module and cable gland, where the cabling comes through from the outside. The included cable gland is suited for 22mm to 32mm cable diameters. On the left of the chamber, you can locate the solid-state relays. The IntelliSpray system has individual SSRs for controlling temperature in all heating zones. The main panel is located in the middle of the main chamber. Within it, you can find 3 groups of breakers, each controlling different sections of the system. The main breakers for pumps A and B and heater. The Bank 2 breakers controlling servo drives, HMI, cooling fan, hose and fluid modules. And the Bank 3 breakers for heating zone segments. Towards the bottom of the panel, there are 4 cable outlets that interconnect with the rest of the system's modules. 2 outlets are for the power cables for A and B fluid modules, and 2 for their motor and communication cables. Each one of the control module's components is critical for operations. If you require additional information on each component, please refer to your system's operating manual upon purchase, or contact one of our certified experts using the contact form in our website.